Hey guys, Tonic here. In this video, I want to give a quick review and share some of my thoughts and critiques that I have on the brand new Steel Dawn update that was just added into Fallout 76. So, let's hop right into it. So of course, starting off with the new questline, it's actually pretty good. I had a lot of fun with it, and I just genuinely really enjoyed it. The Brotherhood of Steel is a neat faction to mess around with, and the quests actually do open up a lot of new areas and new characters. But I will say that there is some definite lore bending involved with the Brotherhood coming to West Virginia. We all know Bethesda loves the Brotherhood of Steel a lot and has been throwing them in every single game with a pretty big impact on them since they took over the Fallout franchise. But the fact that they keep mentioning that they came from New California when the NCR hasn't even been founded yet and won't be founded for another 100 years is pretty concerning, and also how they keep willing to help people in the wasteland and accept you in there as a brand new recruit even though they know absolutely nothing about you besides that guy outside said that you're pretty cool. That is very unlike the original Brotherhood of Steel that you see in Fallout 1 and 2. They are not very willing to allow new recruits in there, but in this chapter that is supposed to be from the California Brotherhood of Steel that we see in Fallout 1 and 2, they are very willing to accept new members, and it's just kind of odd, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole that I don't really want to get into in this video. So now, one thing I actually absolutely love is the addition of the new camp shelters. So right now in my camp, my budget is 100% full. I actually can't place anything else down, and I haven't really been able to in a few weeks. But going into here, I just made a little secret room with a little vault utility entrance. Now this entrance will bring you right to your own personal bomb shelter or vault type thing. It's actually really sick. Now these brand new camp shelters have a ton of budget. You're able to place so much down here where it's probably impossible to honestly fill up the entire budget without just making clutter everywhere. And going into the main room here, you can see that there is a massive space just to build whatever you really want to, honestly. The ceilings aren't too high, but I was still able to fit in some small trees and some pretty sizable objects in here. It's a ton of fun to build in here, and I'm very into camp building, so it was super awesome to see this added into the game. And now onto some pretty awesome quality of life changes that we got. So if you look down at my food and water bar, they're actually completely empty. They remove the negative effects you get from not eating or drinking, so you could actually not die anymore from not eating or not drinking. Another really good thing about this update is that they actually fixed the VATS targeting system. So before, when you were at 95%, you would often miss, and even just high percents like these 70s, you would miss like 5 shots in a row. But they actually seem to have completely fixed that, and it just feels a lot smoother. Another great change that a lot of people are reporting is on consoles. The stash box and weapon workbench lag was removed, which is another just great thing that we've been wanting for a while. And now, sadly, onto the bugs that this update introduced. If you have the encampment gate, it kind of broke that. I'm not exactly sure how this update broke the gate, but it is not functioning at all anymore. It's weird. But then also the fancy pistol, which I do not have, is supposedly broken as well. I've seen multiple posts about that. But other than that, there really wasn't too many big game-breaking bugs that came with this update. It is still early and there might be more to be discovered, but as of right now, these are the only two that I've really seen. And onto the brand new weapons and armor pieces. The brand new Brotherhood Recon armor is absolutely insane. It is super sick, its damage resistance is really solid, and I'm actually pretty excited to try and grind out all these pieces and get the entire set. And as far as weapons go, this is actually my favorite weapon included with the update. It is the Brotherhood Crusader pistol. If you notice, it does have pretty strong New Vegas 12.7 pistol vibes. Super cool, and I actually can't wait to get my hands on that either. Now my only complaint or critique I have about this DLC is that I frankly just don't want to join the Brotherhood of Steel, but there is no option for me. I have to play through their questline. That is the only thing that you can do with their questline. I mean, there is a small point where you can kind of stab them in the back with the raiders, but even if you do that, the raiders still don't let you join their war party, so I'm not sure. Maybe they'll be opened up at a later time in the coming months with the new DLCs of Steel Dawn continued, but I don't know. I really hope that they are, because not everyone wants to join the Brotherhood of Steel, and I certainly do not, at least not my main character. I of course will on a second one, but I just really want an option to go against the Brotherhood of Steel that is not currently existing. Well, other than that, my final thoughts are that this update was pretty solid. There was a lot more smaller changes brought in as well, but there were just too many to cover, as small things like dialogue added here and there, new areas to discover, just a ton of new stuff was added. And if you haven't played it yet, definitely hop in and check it out. And if you're on the fence about playing 76, I say just grab it and give it a try. I believe it is on sale right now on Steam, so it's a good time to hop in. There's a lot of new stuff added. The game is arguably at its best state that it's ever been in, and I'm very hopeful for the future of it, as this was just the first part of Steel Dawn and it's coming in multiple parts, as they said. So next few months, I'm assuming we'll have brand new quest lines again and a lot more content. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a great weekend, everybody.